No.
and we're live streaming. I'm wondering if maybe we should have the air conditioning on.
Sure, let's go for it.
I'm feeling a little hot.
It's 92.
Yeah, the thing that makes today feel hot, I think, is the humidity.
It's a possibility. We should
It's the humidity.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I do think today's more humid than usual.
I want to check.
I mean, is that even something you can check?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see.
Humidity, like index or something.
See, it was part of the weather report here. Where does it say humidity? Let's see. Well, I don't know where it is. Can you find it?
Humidity right there. See precipitation, wind, air quality.
Oh, humidity, 20%.
Oh,
okay, that's I don't know what's high or low though.
50% is high.
Okay, well, what I mean compared to normal around here,
I'm sure.
Right?
I'm sure it's lower than that.
So that's what's gonna make it feel humid to me is because it's more humid than normal.
Yeah.
Well, I have no way of figuring that out without a lot of work. So I guess I could figure that out easily enough. I just have to use Claude. Okay. Hi, Claude. It's later now. And we're doing this. So I want to know this. What's our normal humidity around here this time of year? Because it's 20% today and feels humid to me. Is it more humid than normal or not? Or am I just imagining things? Hi there. Whoever that is. I'll put you up on the screen so I can see better. Hey, yo. Ayo. 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 Meow, 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 meow. See? Call it.
Yeah. 2 months ago. She was ahead of the game.
I mean, the crazy thing is, I knew about that video before you did.
Yeah.
You were saying how he's a douchebag. I was like, isn't he a cult leader or something?
Yeah, I just thought of him as a douchebag. Like,
people have in the past attempted to say that I was a cult leader.
no.
How crazy is that? Obviously, I'm not leading any cult at all.
Okay. I want to see if I was right. Do you think these two colors are the same?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that you would say that they were.
No, the darker one is more like, I guess you'd say more brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I say things are the same color, I mean...
I know, the ones, the eye palettes, I know.
She asked me to choose from these different palettes the other day.
Let me get them.
And I shit you not, all of them were identical. The sways of the world, oh, no swaying. That'll make me motion sick. So, look at these. Let me start. Just these ones here is fine. But he asked me to choose between these things, right? Like, which one do you think is better? Well, there's this one. And why do they make
I don't know.
And this one, like, I guess they're a little bit different, but not really.
One's warm, one's cool.
Okay. I guess this one has a silver one in it, and this one doesn't have a silver one exactly. But I'm like, Okay, maybe those aren't the best examples. There were at least
No,
two
I
of
know.
them that look exactly the
Yeah,
same.
no, there were three that looked exactly the same. Let me see if I can find a third one.
Right, how am I supposed to choose between these when they are exactly the same thing? But Rachel pays attention to very slight variations in color when it comes to her makeup. Personally, I'm not a person who thinks that the eyes are particularly useful for anything other than reading. You've been tinkering with music, not really going in with a vision, just trying to see what you can create.
Okay, this is the one
Oh,
I
that's where the
started
fun is.
They're the same colors. Look, they're so similar.
Right. How do I choose between these two? Or aren't they exactly the same?
They really are. They really are. And then the other one, this one.
No, we haven't finished moving yet, Vic. We have a date and everything though now. So this one?
It also looks the same as those two.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. Well, these ones are in bigger squares. I guess that's the difference.
Yeah.
Some of them are in smaller squares and some are in bigger squares. I'm still removing the pond. I haven't finished removing it yet because it's just it doesn't have a high priority of things to do because I have a little bit of time still to get that done. It won't take very long. I almost bought a sledgehammer today to make it go a little faster. I figured, you know what, Eric, you've gotten almost the whole thing taken out already with that sledgehammer. Nobody's gonna buy it now. So yeah, the ways of the world because I took mushrooms today. It's such a strange, it's kind of a strange day. Like, I got my Adderall today, I took the Adderall. It doesn't, I can tell I'm on it, but it doesn't really do it. It's not really doing anything. Except making me less productive.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I took these mushrooms and also, if you're familiar with with previous mushroom trips where I'm on a bunch of speed and on a bunch of mushrooms and I'm not even looking at the chat at all or whatever. I don't know, man. Nothing like that. Just, I don't know what to say. I ate an eighth and a half of mushrooms on a clean head. I had 2 hours on a clean head. And here you have it. Here's the consequences of it. Which isn't a whole lot. We're not in New York yet, but we do have a date time. Actually, I think I've completed my big yawning period because I'm actually kind of on regular biological time right now, so I'm rested and everything. So there's not going to be as many yawns as normal. The thing is, mushrooms want to make your body bright. So if you're sleepy, you'll yawn a whole bunch. But I'm not actually sleepy. Vic, that's a wonderful thing to say to a woman.
Yeah, right.
Like, what
Like,
makes
what
you
if I
think
had
that that's a
alopecia?
good thing to say to a woman?
I got rid of it.
She got rid of hair that was causing a lot of problems. It was leaving hairs all
All
around,
over the place.
clogging up the shower. It was a problem.
It was also like extremely. I don't even want to explain. I'm liking the look. I think it's fresh. There's the little gangster boy in Euphoria who I feel his vibes. Like, I like it. He's an 8-year-old drug dealer. And like,
Well, that's a great character. How much more useful of a job is that 8-year-old doing than going to school? School is a waste of fucking time. He's learning an actual useful trade.
For real. He's like a G. He's like M342s with methadone. Like, I'm like, what?
Right. Like, there's no reason why children shouldn't be allowed to do meaningful work. And what could be more meaningful than dealing drugs?
He's a badass.
It's like drug dealers are the greatest heroes of our country because they provide actual things that people actually want that they can't get without drug dealers.
Actually, like, my favorite character, like, one of my favorite characters on Euphoria is the drug dealer. His name is Fez.
And the thing is, unlike pharmaceutical companies or whatever, drug dealers never gouge you, right? They don't go like, okay, well, you really want these drugs, so I'm going to triple the price on it. You know?
Well, the real they show the hardcore ones do. Oh, thanks, Vic.
It's okay, Vic. We understand people with Effie in the backstack, you know.
To be fair, I was an extreme change. Totally. I also had the pink hair, but I didn't want the pink hair anymore. Honestly, like
as a general rule, though, you should never say anything to a woman other than how beautiful she is.
That's true.
If you want to talk about her appearance at all.
That's true.
Which is generally very ill-advised.
How have you learned through me?
No, that's just like fucking first grade knowledge.
You think? So yeah, Ashtray and Fezco from Euphoria are my hair inspirations. Although Fezco has probably my length hair. It's okay. You're forgiven. It's not a big deal. It's okay.
Don't worry about it, dog.
No, I was more.
We understand that people with other function stacks do things that we might not. It might be second nature to us, but it's totally not second nature to them. We're not trying to condemn you for that reality. We understand it in our own ways all the time too. So don't worry about it, dog.
It's fine. Look, so like Ashtray has more hair than I have. Fezco probably has the same length hair.
And no, he does not sound insecure. He sounds like somebody who realizes, oh, I made a mistake, and is trying to, be okay about it. So fuck off, Henry Gundy. You can go fuck yourself.
So this is Fezco from Euphoria. He's the drug dealer. He's the main drug dealer, and then I'll show you Ashtray. I have Fezco hair. And then Ashtray has a really cool like line.
Oh, my bad, Henry Grundy. I thought you said insecure. You said insincere. Big difference. My mistake.
Oh, not genuine. And then Ashtray from Euphoria. He has more hair than I do. I think he plays like a 9 or 10-year-old. I like the line. Ashtray's badass. I know you're not really supposed to like him because he's a kid. Like, he's not supposed to be living a life of crime. He's not even supposed to be in that life at all. Like, he's supposed to be, like, you know, like, sheltered and clouded from the world. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I like Fezco, too. He's like the drug dealer with a heart of gold. Alec teams to seize the ways of the world proves neoclassical, though it is actually a thought. Should we go find Eric? Let's go find Eric, because I don't have the wherewithal to, You know, I don't have it in me right now. Not wherewithal. I just don't have it in me right now. Good night. I don't know where Eric went. Oh.
I was just thinking about how insincere is also wrong, but it's not like a dick move that insecure was. In a sense, he does not sound insecure.
I think
he sounds like somebody who's got eighth slot feet. To me, that's what it sounds like. Potentially seven.
No, you know.
Because like I can imagine my dad falling all over himself, feeling bad about making an FE mistake and feeling like it's not in his ability to even understand what's going on.
No.
So that's
like how it was when I first. Your mom had the best reaction. The best reaction. When I first went bald, like when I was like fully bald, she was laughing.
Really?
Yeah. She was like, oh. It was so funny. It was so funny. It made me laugh. I was like, I know, it's funny, right?
You know what I learned the other day, and I'm happy to have learned, you learned it too, why Capio has these scabs on her nose. She's had these scabs on her nose for a while since we moved here, and I can't seem to get them to go away for any long period of time. But I never paid attention to whether or not they're seasonal. I bet they are seasonal because it turns out that this phenomenon that she has is a well-known phenomenon of cats getting bitten by mosquitoes on their nose. Because, you know, a mosquito can't really get in there in places where there's a lot of fur, but there's not much fur on their nose. So if you have a cat that has scabs on their nose, chances are that's why. It's good to have an answer to that, even though it changes absolutely nothing that we do or anything. It's good to have an answer anyway.
Yeah, to know.
I like to know why. You know?
I was like, is it ticks? Like.
I kept thinking. I didn't think that. I was thinking like, is she getting injured by the cat door or something, or is this something Trouble's doing?
Mosquitoes.
Because the thing is, like parasitic explanations wouldn't explain it really, but mosquitoes make perfect sense. So, that's good to know. You learn something new every day. Boy, the cats were not happy to go to the vet. Capio meowed the whole way down there. She just meowed, meow, meow, meow over and over again.
We gotta test out the gabapentin and the trazodone.
Yeah, we do, but we don't have to do that right away. That's not quite as time sensitive as some other things.
Oh, okay.
We could do it anytime. It's just not something I'm. It's one of those tasks where. Well, I'll feel better about doing it when I talk to Claude about it.
I want to get the giggles like you, and I'm gonna have to have a whole can of weed drink.
I don't have the giggles.
You don't feel like you don't have the giggles? You don't have the giggles. You're just having insights.
Yeah, I'm just having a pleasant day. It doesn't even feel like I'm tripping even.
Yeah, I can see it in your eyes a little bit, but I
know I am, but I don't know.
It's a light trip.
It's not a light trip. I ate 8.5, and earlier I came outside and I was like, oh, I guess I am tripping hard because I could see when you pay attention to visual stuff, then you can kind of get, oh, I recognize that I am tripping hard-ish. But I'm obviously not tripping hard in some other ways. Like, I don't know what to say about it. They were perfectly good mushrooms. There's nothing wrong with the mushrooms. Nice, clean mushrooms. By which I mean, they don't make you puke. Yeah. And they're not like super weak, so you have to eat a shit ton of them. They're nice and blue. Who knows why? You know? I guess I should have eaten 2/8 or maybe even more. But who needs to eat more than 1/4 of mushrooms on a clean head? No explanation for it.
I feel not as high as you. I want even a drink. Not drink alcohol. I'll drink what we
You should get as high as you want, but it's also not the case that I'm more high than you.
No,
As
that's
I've been
true.
talking about right now, I'm shockingly not high.
What do you think I should do? These are gummies that Brennan gave me. Um, or should I know if the weed drinks work?
Do you know works then? Get the result you're looking for. Bro's house needs some work. Just gonna leave it at that. Oh wow, we're moving, Henry. That's why it's like this. We are in the process of moving. We're leaving here on September 3rd. It'll be the last time we see this house. And things are in absolute chaos accordingly. It's like when you're in the process of moving, you stop doing things like cleaning and because it's like why bother cleaning right now? I I know that when I'm done with moving all the stuff out, then we're gonna hire people to come in and clean it properly for the
Yeah.
sale of the house. And
Yeah, we're gonna do that, right?
oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, the point is, I'm trying to explain why I'm not tidying up more currently. You know,
Me too.
because prior to the move, this house was kept in
Yeah, it was.
pretty solid order because I don't like to live in a place that's chaotic or has a bunch of stuff around. But right now, we're neither here nor there, you know. It's like when you decide to move and start engaging in that process, um, you kind of at the same time begin severing from your relationship with the place, you know. I mean, right now the only work I'm doing is focusing on this move and stuff, and that's plenty of work because it entails not just the move itself, which is shit tons, but it also entails like uh, liquidating a bunch of objects. So I've had to make this massive inventory, which I'm very proud of. It's very successful. Like now, if I can ask Claude, I can say, where is this object? And it'll tell me exactly where in the house it is. Even though I've got hundreds and hundreds of objects um, to deal with. No. The reason I wear the Carhartts is because they have a lot of pockets, right? And actually, the only reason I'm wearing them right now is because they happen to be the pants that were there on the side of the bed. Normally, I wear sweats, but
He has high hip syndrome. That's why you got them.
right, I have high hip syndrome too. So the problem with a lot of pants is that they'll just fall down. But we have found some good sweats brands that don't do that.
Yeah, on Amazon.
Yeah, Rachel successfully found sweats that don't do that.
I
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great change. We were talking earlier about how, like, the problem here. This is a wonderful fucking place. The house.
The house.
It's just absolutely spectacular. We could not ask for anything more from a house. It's got absolutely everything. It's got trash compactor, dishwasher, whole house vacuum, which is insane. It it's fully wired like it. The guy built this place in 2000, but he's got it set up so there's color coded Ethernet coming out of every room that links in down there. You don't need it anymore, obviously, because we've got fiber Wi-Fi, so we don't need that at all. But it's pretty crazy the foresight this guy had. And the amount of storage here is insane. Plus, the total absence of places to put shit onto. So the anti-clutter factor is fantastic. It's just a brilliantly put together home. It's got a massive hot water heater, and it's got a generator that plugs directly into the garage thing, and a separate circuit breaker board thing. Uh, in fact, it's like I was doing things so dumb for a long time. It's set up so that there's a plug right here in the kitchen where I can get electricity from with the generator plugged in instead of me running the fucking extension cords like an idiot. Whatever idiot thing I was doing, this house was designed to be better than that. We don't have a robot lawnmower, no, because it doesn't need that thing. Well, it's a fantastic home, right? It has exactly one problem: location, location, location. Rachel and I hate being out here isolated in the middle of the woods with nobody around. And most of all, what I hate is having to drive these windy roads for such a long time to get anywhere.
I realized like how bad it was when I had my kidney stones and we had to drive to
And
the
I had to drive
hospital.
all the way on
I
this
was
windy
like
roads to
in
go to the hospital.
agony and like having to stay calm because like there was just windy roads. Like there's nothing to do. Like I
Right.
had to wait.
And the thing is, what we're gonna miss are plenty of features about this house. I love the covered walkway outside. It's a great place to sit and smoke, etc.
Yeah, it's
But right in a couple of years, Rachel and I hate having all these ales around here. No, it's not gonna work out like that because the thing I'm hating most of all is the inconvenience of everything. Everything, absolutely everything, is inconvenient.
it's just there's I believe still there's 3 supermarkets in Franklin
Franklin Square
Square.
alone.
There's
Like we were talking about how for all the years we've been here, we've almost always shopped at the Pioneer Market, even though it's more expensive and not a good place to buy groceries necessarily. Because the alternative, going all the way down to Oakhurst to go to the Vons, is just so much of a fucking hassle. And it's like the weird thing is also there really aren't any good restaurants in town.
no.
The only place that's good to eat in town is the taco truck.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you can get pizza, that's fine. But like,
Yeah, but we'll get better pizza.
the Mexican restaurant at the top of the town, that's a good place to sit down and eat. That's the one good restaurant to sit down and eat at.
Like Franklin Square has a lot of nice people. I don't like the city has assholes, and like there's assholes everywhere you go. I mean, it's the suburbs.
I'm not worried about assholes. The thing is, one thing I'll miss is how soundproof this house is.
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
it doesn't matter
big.
what's going on outside, we can't hear it in here. This house is so brilliantly done. Like, the walls are 2 plates of metal with a bunch of foam in between them. So you can't even drill into the wall. You can't put anything
Yeah, no.
on. You cannot mess this place up, right? It has the vision of its visionary designer, and that's how it is. Do they have a karate dojo?
My brother used to take karate.
I'm sure they do have a karate dojo. I don't think that's something Rachel and I are going to take much advantage of.
What? No.
I mean, the key thing about moving to New York is that it's prioritizing things that actually matter to us rather than prioritizing things that don't, which is, or are countervalued, which is what we did when we moved here. But this was a great convalescence home. We had to recover from trauma and a fucking wild bunch of shit going down. My parents dying and stuff, and so it was a great place to do that. It was a perfect place to do that. It's just that time period is over, and it is stretched too long already, and so accordingly, I'm starting to think of this place more and more like a cage I cannot wait to get the fuck out of. Hi, AW one time. We're doing pretty well. We're in the middle of a bunch of crazy shit going on, moving and stuff, but
It's all good though.
yeah, I think we're doing better than we've been doing at all for the last several years.
Yeah, and I really like don't want.
Yeah, I know who you are.
I hope that you enjoy Franklin Square.
Yeah, you keep worrying about that. The thing is, my happiness is about me, not about my place. This place, though, is on my last nerve.
Yeah, but I mean,
Why do I look sad? Because I'm crying. That's why I look so sad today. Why do I look so sad? I'm crying. How would you look if you were crying? Hey. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's challenging, but I gotta say, props to me. I am absolutely fucking killing it. I could not be doing a better job of putting a handle on this shit. I mean, I could do a slightly better job in some ways, but fundamentally, I'm performing above my highest hopes.
you are.
I finally feel like I've grown up. I'm a man at long last. Instead of just a dumb baby.
But that's what Chinese astrology was kind of saying too. Like you're growing up to be a man.
Yeah. I'm still a dumb baby, but I'm a full-grown man at the same time.
That's weird, y'all.
Boy. Some bong rips are a little bit like, hey, maybe wait a second before you pull another one because that's a little bit gacky. Why is the bird without feather? Is that your way of insulting Rachel? Because she wants to be that way, for fuck's sake, obviously.
Why is the bird without a feather? Is that really like...
Yeah, Rachel, where are your feathers? How are you going to be able to fly?
I feel like a G, okay?
How are you going to be able to fly right now? You don't have any feathers. How retarded can you be? How did they not take down that second plane before it hit? Oh, you mean a 9/11? Well, a lot of sus stuff going on with 9/11. Tons of sus stuff. We'll never know what actually happened. We'll know that we can know for sure that it wasn't what they said.
Can you put this down there for trouble?
Sure. Here you go, buddy. You can eat that over there. I know there's a lot of crap right there to navigate through, but you'll manage. I see you don't remember, Eric. I don't remember what? Leonard Weed? No, I don't remember. Yeah, well, there's no disputing the fact that 9/11 stinks to fucking high heaven, and there's zero possible chance that the official narrative is what actually happened. But we will never know what actually happened because the fucking scumbags have all the means they need to hide that reality. That's what I said. I don't know what you're talking about.
Trouble.
You want to give them another piece or no?
What?
He can just go fuck himself. You don't have to give him anymore if you don't want to.
I don't understand why he's not going to get that one.
He already ate it.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. Here you go, buddy. You liked the first one so much. Did you know that God created the good and the evil? Did
Here
he?
you go.
Well, thank you for your input.
It's like the Young and the Restless.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Christian boy. Oh, God. Stop making me embarrassed to be a Christian.
For real.
Like, I want to assure everybody else, being a Christian does not require you to be such an idiot. It's not implicit to Christianity, okay? It's just a him thing. I'm going to get it with this in a second. I just need to light it on fire.
Why do I look that way? I'm crying.
I'm glad that one stuck with you. You don't need to be sorry about anything. You could just change your horrible ways if you want. But you don't want, so you're going to persist in them. Just for the record, for everybody else, that's not how to be a Christian. If you were thinking about becoming a Christian, you're like, oh, well, fuck that noise. I would never want to be a Christian based on this guy. But that's not, he does not represent Christianity. He's his own little problem. I don't know. I want to make a how to be a Christian video. And then you're the example of don't do this. Don't be like this. Don't interpret things this way. Don't be wrong in these fashions. Don't ignore people when they tell you what they think their appropriate boundaries are and pretend as though it doesn't matter. None of those things are Christian things at all. Those are the opposite. The good thing, the best thing about you is you set a clear bad example to not do. See you after the dark. Enjoy the weekend. Okay.
What's that mean?
This guy doesn't make any sense at all. He's consistently, I've been sleeping for the last years. Now it's time to feast and grow.
Okay, it's just like,
I don't give a fuck, obviously. So go away or stay, whatever, but like, you can just park your delusions of weirdness at the door.
I'm not going to watch you eat.
I thought you didn't follow Christ or something like that. I'm a Christian. I'm a real Christian. Whoever told you that I don't follow Christ? I don't know who would ever tell you that. But it's not true. And because I have the right relationship with my faith, I understand it through the right frame of reference. Which means I give Christianity its due, right? It has a certain place in the world and universe. It has certain roles that it functions in a person's epistemics and so forth. That are properly done like I do it, improperly done by fucking everybody else. But, what's new? Other people are wrong. There's no surprise there. Okay, well, you in your basement have as much fun as you want. I will not be involved in this. So, I'm glad that your basement's ready for you to go have fun in, but I will not be party to it. Fun. Whatever it is, I'm not going to be party to it, obviously. To even consider the possibility that I would go to your basement for even the best party in the world, you'd have to just 180-degree your ways and stop being this weird whatever it is you're affecting and actually be an honest, legitimate, straightforward person. And until then, I'm sorry, I don't care how awesome it is, I'm not going to any party you throw. I'll keep my prison pocket for my own as well. All right, you do that then. I don't understand what you're trying to get at here, sir. But this is not a good way to use language, right? We should communicate interesting things or things relevant to us or whatever, not vaguely menacing whatever it is you're doing. It's both not working, silly, and ill-advised. I don't feel like being menaced, and nobody else does either.
I really like that you think there's nothing better than being an 8-year-old drug dealer.
Wow, I mean, that's a real, true American hero right there.
He's just trying to pay his mortgage. It's like literally what he says.
That's fantastic. What a great character.
He really is.
Want to learn Danish? No, but but at least that's not menacing.
That is not menacing.
Right. Offering to teach me Danish, not something I'm going to take you up on, but at least you're not menacing.
I like that too, that shift from menacing to Danish.
I might want to eat a Danish, but I don't want to eat a Danish right now.
No, and I don't want to speak Danish either.
Well, we don't have to speak Danish to eat Danish.
No, we don't.
So, that's good. To get in your basement, you would likely only need a sign saying free mushrooms and loaded bong downstairs. Okay, well, you're not entirely wrong, but even I would say I'm skeptical of these so-called free mushrooms downstairs in the basement.
Hell yeah, no!
Like, why would you keep your free mushrooms in the basement?
We were a little bit too casual with Lulu coming into the house and, like, you hearing and thinking it was the cat door, like Lulu.
Yeah, it's fine. Around here, that's one other great thing about here is I can leave everything out and open forever, and nobody ever even dreams of touching it.
Sure.
We generally have a habit of locking the doors, but we have absolutely zero need to.
I like that we do.
Yeah, sure, why not? Whoever prevents people from walking in the house uninvited. As happened yesterday,
It was kind of scary.
Well, I didn't find it scary, but I was like, okay, I wasn't wrong. There was a sound of that door.
I was a little like...
I guess Kay just decided to let herself in.
Yeah, she did.
Well, there you go. But I think the reason is because we couldn't hear her.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses. She didn't say that. She didn't say that.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we had the She seemed scared, actually.
She did seem scared.
She seemed like she was like, oh.
Yeah, like she came home and the power was off and like she had guests coming.
I excuse that based on that.
Okay.
She shouldn't have, maybe, but it's an Effie thing.
I wish she had just been like, "Are you guys home?" Like, like
No, no, I get it.
on
But
TV.
all of those things.
I know. I just
Yeah, it's fine. She didn't mean any
no,
harm.
she didn't,
You know?
and she was scared, and I think that's exactly why she came
But
over.
she just walked right into the dining room door. I was like, did I just hear the dining room door open? And I was like, I guess it was just the cat door. And then a second later, her dog comes walking in.
I'm like, Lulu? How did Lulu get in?
And then shortly behind Lulu, there's Kay.
Yeah, but she was scared.
Yeah, she was. But there's nothing to be scared about. There's not even a fire anywhere near, and that's mostly what she was worried about.
Oh,
Because she's had experience around here for a long time.
that's true.
For her, fire is a very real and scary thing. For us, it's like it's not gonna burn here. It just burned here not that long ago, and there's not that much fuel. Only in this little teeny area right here is there fuel. How would the fire even get here? But that's logical thinking, not emotional thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
In New York, you probably won't even need to close your door. Yeah, I'm sure it's even safer in New York. That's what I hear about New York City.
Oh yeah, me too.
You can leave your bucket of diamonds on the street and nobody will even touch it. Or you have a thing saying, "This is mine. Don't take it, please. It's not lost." Because anybody is fine with finders keepers, losers weepers. Like, I found something the other day. I'm gonna show you guys how great is the thing I found on the side of the road. I saw it as we were driving by. I was like, "Oh, wait! I think I should stop and get that." Eric, you're gonna regret it if you don't stop and get it. Just stop and get it. I was a little bit past it. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop and get it." And then I don't even know if it's still in the car or not. And the thing is, I don't know why exactly I wanted to get it because it's not like I actually have a need for it. I already have many other of the same thing. But this one, oh yeah, here it is. No, this isn't. Yeah, this is it. This is it. But this one is special. This one is special. Look at this. Oh, what a big tape measure it is. And it's, I think it's a Stanley, I believe. Can't really see what it said before, but I think it's a Stanley. It's super heavy, and it's just like, wow, what a great tape measure. This, I bet, would cost $30 at the store. But that's not the point. Found tape measures are sweet tape measures, I think. Well, that's only them being fair, race leader. Obviously, New Yorkers aren't going to steal from a fellow Yankees fan. You know what would even produce more solidarity? Instead of saying "Go Yankees," would be like, whatever the "Go to the Yankees" be like, that guy's a jerk.
Huh? What?
So I'm saying, instead of saying like "Go Yankees," something general like that, find something that the Yankees people all agree is bad, like maybe this one player is pissing them off on their team,
Oh.
or maybe it's less good if it's somebody else's team, like hating the Red Sox. But I'm saying demonstrating your solidarity by hating the thing that the Yankees fans hate
Okay.
is probably a better way to engage emotionally than just saying, "Oh, let's all go Yankees."
Have you been listening to New York subliminals? Because like that's like something that they would say.
Really? No, I'm not listening to anything like that. It's just a thought I had about psychology of
No,
people,
that's
right?
how they are. They'll pick at a fan if there's like a they're rough. They're rough on their team.
Well, it shows you're not just a casual fan, right? who's saying go Yankees, but I'm invested enough to have not just a general liking, but to have specific dislikes.
Okay.
So I think that's what makes people go, okay, this is a real Yankees fan. They're not just blowing smoke about how Judge is great, though injured. Um, I think he's still injured, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
But I had not heard that he would be unavailable for the playoffs. I think he might be available for
That's
the playoffs.
crazy.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
It just sort of goes to show that they rely so much on him, and I don't like that. But whatever. That's my feelings on the Yankees.
Like, here's the thing about it. My corollary as a USC fan, right? Like, it would seem to me it would get more solidarity for me if they were like, what the fuck's up with our defense? Rather than go SC.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll be watching games, so you'll start to learn the players.
Well, sure.
Like,
But I'm
for me,
the only reason I'm asking this question is because we're positing that I'm leaving my bucket of diamonds on the street in New York,
okay.
and I'm putting a sign on it to discourage that, make it people not steal it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, please, these are my diamonds. I have to leave them here for a little while. Please don't steal them.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna put some Yankee stuff to make it. To make people, I would have stolen this, but this guy's a real Yankees fan.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
So, like, I don't know.
So that's why I was saying it'd be better to put something negative than something positive.
I know, and I don't know any of the players that, like.
The point is, it doesn't matter the
will.
specifics. We're talking about it as a thought experiment of how to get your diamonds prevented stolen. So the specifics don't really matter.
Garrett Cole's finger going like pointing.
Oh yeah. You just put what was this? And a picture of Garrett Cole pointing.
Yes.
What the fuck was this?
Yes, and every New Yorker will know. They might be a little sad because, like, that's
right,
not
but they're
going to
be less likely to steal your diamonds. I think.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. The argument could be made. No,
because like
people are going to be more likely to steal your diamonds because they're going to want to soothe their pain.
Yeah. I don't think it
will with your diamonds.
Whereas, like in like the 2000s when Alex Rodriguez was on the team, everyone was pissed because he gave him a lot of money and he wasn't like producing any hits. You could be like, also, suck it, Alex Rodriguez, or.
Yeah, but it's too long ago.
I know it is. That's what I mean. There has to be something. There has to be some. Yeah.
So the thing is, we could figure out the current thing in the moment, but the question is, would they be more likely to steal my diamonds because I would be bringing their attention to something sad and they want to soothe themselves with my diamonds, or would they be more likely to not steal my diamonds because they're like, well, this guy has. We both have the same suffering, and I'm not going to add on to it by stealing his diamonds.
Do sad people steal?
I don't know. This is the question we're trying to resolve here tonight with this discussion of the important matter of how to have your bucket of diamonds not stolen on a New York street, unattended. Your unattended bucket of diamonds.
They love their mayor.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Mandami or something.
No, it doesn't only measure tape, right, Lieber? It measures by way of a tape. But it's not even a tape. It's made entirely out of metal. How robust a measuring tape is this? Wow, I'm really glad I got it from the side of the road.
Me too.
I almost would pull the normal Eric and I ignoring like, oh, whatever, I'm on my way home. But I didn't. I pulled over. I said, no, Eric, you're not going to miss this golden opportunity for what appears to be just driving by. I think that looks like a really good tape measure. I was 100% right. It is a really good tape measure. And I'm sure the person who lost it is very sad. But this was illustrated with the point I was trying to make. Finders keepers, losers reapers. So if you don't put a sign saying, I didn't lose this bucket of diamonds, then people could reasonably think, oh, well, maybe he just lost this bucket of diamonds and I can take it. Finders keepers, losers reapers. But if you put a sign on there saying, no, I did not lose this bucket of diamonds. I'm leaving it here because I have to go run an errand real quick and I can't carry my
I have
bucket
to
of
go
diamonds.
down to the
with me."
bodega.
Yeah, I have to go down to the bodega and my weak arms can't carry my bucket of diamonds all the way.
What, did I scare you? Sorry.
Okay, so the point is, this guy cannot make a claim that I somehow was wronged him by picking up this lost
Can you
tape
measure
measure.
me?
Sure.
No, opposite way. I want to step on the...
Oh, that makes more sense. That's better TE.
Thanks.
But this one doesn't even make any difference. It's so sturdy a thing. It'll just stay exactly as you want it to be the whole time. It doesn't matter.
Am I 5'2" or am I delusional?
You are 64 inches or something? No, 63 inches? Here, you don't need to step on it at all. This thing is fucking
wow,
badass.
it really
Right?
is.
This is a badass.
Wow, that's really badass.
Yeah, so let me do it properly. I will measure you at 63.5 inches.
So I think I'm 1.5 inches.
Which is 5 foot. They say 63.5 or 2.5.
63.
Okay, so you're 5 foot. You're over 5'2". You're 5'3", a little bit more.
Okay, should I take off my shoes?
Yeah, that might explain the inch. I don't know how tall your shoes are. Okay. So obviously this isn't as precise as one of those measuring things that they have at school, you know.
But still, it's a tool to measure things.
Yeah, well, because those things they have an arm that comes out so they can mark the exact
That's true.
place, you know. Okay, I need to lock this. Hold on. Okay, now it's locked. I think. I think I'm doing it wrong. I don't know how to use it yet. But the point, oh, I see you. I actually don't see. I don't know how to lock it. But, yeah, you're definitely over 5'2". I mean,
Wow.
there's no disputing.
Oh my gosh.
5'2" lands like here, right? And the top of your head is up here.
Wow.
So you're over 5'2".
Wow. Girl grew.
Why don't you measure me now? See how much
Okay.
I've shrunk. I can just measure myself. That's how good this measuring tape is. I can just measure myself like this. 77 inches. That's 6'5". I guess I haven't shrunk.
Wow.
You want to measure, confirm it yourself?
What? Compare how many?
You can confirm this for me. So let's see if I got it right.
Oh, jeez. 77 inches.
Seems like that's how tall I am. Guess I'm still 6'5". I've been telling people for a long time, I'm like, oh, I was like 6'4.5", maybe. I have only very thin little flip-flops
Yeah,
on, so
no,
I can't
you really,
explain it.
no.
Good for me. Well, I guess we both got
For me
a
too.
little bit taller.
Yeah.
Or I'm reading that wrong somehow, but I can't imagine how I'd be reading that wrong.
I mean, I thought I was like 5'1", and I was like lying and like Tom Cruise and telling everyone I was taller.
Well, it's not that being tall is better, right? I don't mean to be saying that.
It's not.
I'm. The thing is, I thought I had shrunk from old age, so.
And I had thought I had shrunk from poor posture.
So accordingly, I feel glad that I have not shrunk from old age because it means I'm still young and vigorous.
Yes, you are. I think the word that I was looking for you is sprite. You're very sprite. Do you feel your spriteness?
Well, you could say I'm sprightly or you could say I'm spry.
Spry.
I
Is
don't.
spry?
Generally, the term spry is not ideal because it's usually just a term that you use for old people.
Is lithe a word, or am I just
No,
making it up?
lithe is a word.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that.
you're lithe.
Okay, well, that is more. That's more like.
Yeah. You think you're
Yeah.
kind of lithe?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of lithe.
Yeah,
I think
I
I'm
think you
spry
are.
too. I think I'm
Yeah.
spry, but the thing is, spry indicates you're well past your prime and
Oh.
being
Oh.
spry, like being surprisingly lively for someone so
Oh,
old,
I
right?
see.
That's a connotation of it. I actually don't know what the denotation of it is, but I think the term you were looking for is sprightly rather than spry. Because sprightly is not age specific at all and indicates a general kind of like, I'm a sprite in the forest.
No. I was thinking live.
Or
you're
live,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
good.
You're like young bodied.
Regardless, I feel fine.
You look like you could be on a tarot card right now.
Like, look how great this is. Like, this kind of thing, we're not going to have anything like this where, you know, you look up at this mansion that we bought for some reason. And look at the bats flying overhead in the evening sky like that. Well, if you're into nature and stuff, this place is great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful property across the board. Like if I didn't have the door to the shed propped open right now and dealing with a bunch of crap down there, then it would be absolutely lovely looking down this hill, as it always has been. The problem is, I don't think either of us really took any advantage of this or thought about it at all until Rachel started doing it a lot recently. She started sitting outside a lot recently.
What?
I'm talking about sitting outside and appreciating the
Oh
outside,
yeah,
right?
it happened.
Rachel's been doing a lot of that recently, but
Recently.
like for the first
But
couple of years at least, we didn't really do much of any
anything.
outside appreciation.
No. It's only recently.
It's
Which is
it could not be
counterintuitive.
this could not be a more gorgeous evening
I
either. It's
know.
just absolutely
It's like
spectacular in every way.
it's giving us the best of. It's giving its best. It's giving us its best.
Yeah. I mean, just look at this place. If it weren't all trashed because of the moving, ignore all of that stuff. But what a gorgeous fucking property this is. And in my opinion, criminally underpriced at $500,000. But it's obvious why it's underpriced. Because you have to live out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts?
I was asking them.
Oh, them.
But do you? I have another question after that. Okay, is there a difference between spirits and ghosts?
I mean, I don't make those kind of distinctions. When you ask if I think there are ghosts, I do think that there's some weird energy kind of stuff that happens with death. And I'm not sure what more to say than that, right? Like it impacts people in various ways. They can report various experiences or whatever. Some of which you can just say, well, this is just people finding connected meaning because they're undergoing such dramatic events in their lives. But there are plenty of other kinds of things that there's plenty of good evidence for that are not explained as such at all, and that seem to be like impacts on the physical world of somebody dying that we don't have any good explanation for.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay, like when Lacey passed, like, did you hear her barking or at all ever?
I
Like,
was at work.
no. I
Uh,
mean, like after. Oh, so you were out. But I mean,
uh,
like, like phantom
no, I didn't.
barks.
No, I didn't. But that I recall. But you know, I was in absolute misery.
I did not mean to bring that up. I'm
It
sorry.
was it was one of the most brutal things that's ever happened to me. It's fine that you brought it up. It's been a long time, but it's one of those things where your beloved dog is out of the house because because you when you had to leave to work, like we had this. Oh, I don't even want to
We
go
don't.
into
I'm
this.
sorry. I
I
didn't
didn't
mean to.
have any
Like,
better
I
choices.
meant to. Like, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's one of the sudden, unexpected deaths hit much more than fucking like things that are coming over time.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh my god, it was brutal.
Sorry.
That's okay. I don't remember hearing any ghost dogs, but I wasn't paying any attention to that sort of thing at all.
One time, like when I was little, my door cracked open. My door used to crack open sometimes, and I realized, okay, it's the wind. Like, that's what I said to myself. But as a kid, the door
Right.
opened,
This is the thing. I gotta turn it this way. Go ahead.
and
Yeah.
I felt, and I was like, oh, that's weird that the door is open. Like, I could have swore I like closed it, and then like I went like back to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt an arm, a hand grabbed my ankle. I like woke up and I was like, like I couldn't explain it except for that it was a ghost.
Well, maybe it was a ghost. Did somebody in your family die recently to that?
Uh, there had been. I don't know.
Like,
No.
those kind of things as ghosts make sense potentially if like, and it wasn't until the next morning that I found
Maybe.
out my grandmother had died.
Oh.
Then it makes sense as ghosts.
No. But like I don't know if like anyone like who lived in the house.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't think ghosts make sense except as um, expressions of connections, specific connections between specific people.
Okay.
Like
So,
it makes sense that the scenario I was providing, a person's grandmother dies, they don't know that's going to happen.
but I never have any premonitions like that.
No, well, you shouldn't.
But
But the thing is, if you, what we're talking about, two separate topics here.
oh.
You're there's the topic of you, and then there's the topic of ghosts.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm talking about ghosts.
Okay. Ghosts. Yeah. All right.
I'm saying ghosts have to operate like this. They either it doesn't make sense that some random ghost would deal with some random person. It makes sense that the scenario I was providing, where you know, like somebody, not you, some other person, wakes up in the night with cold sweat. I was like, Grandma? And then they find out the next morning that Grandma has
that
actually
happens.
died, right?
That happens.
That kind of ghost at least has you. I think there are enough examples of that kind of thing, and enough believable examples of that there's good cause to think something's going on there that we don't understand, right? But the other kind of ghosts, I don't believe in because that's silly. Like,
So like a spirit that lives around in like an old
right,
house.
somebody died in this house one time. Somebody died everywhere all the time.
That's true.
It's like that doesn't make sense to me because it's
But I've never had like though like I had a dream that my dad died and I was at his funeral and I told him because I was so like messed up from it. But my dad's alive.
But, well, we're talking about ghosts in general, not you.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain what makes sense.
But does that
at least in theory.
happen? Does that happen?
What?
Where a lot where like where
I think there are
someone
enough examples of phenomena
really
that go along with death that we don't have an explanation for, that we can at least say ghosts are more plausible than say aliens.
interesting.
Aliens are not plausible unless you turn them into magic, right? In which case they're still not plausible because they're magic.
Do you think that John Adams and Jefferson's ghosts talked to each other as they died together?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They were
Yeah.
super tight, huh?
Yeah, and then they died in the same day.
Well, it's like that's the same kind of thing as a ghost would be, right? Like if they had some sort of awareness even prior to death of each other at a distance, spooky action at a distance,
that's like,
right?
isn't that incredible?
Then, well, that would, to me, that's what's plausible rather than your normal like floating ghosts going around knocking things off of shelves and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that's nearly as plausible.
Okay.
So, the answer to the question, do you believe in ghosts, is a little bit, and that's the way in which I believe it, and not in any other ways.
I have not had any experience like that. Knock on wood, like I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, we both had experiences after my dad died that were spooky.
Well, that
fuck,
was spooky.
Right? Spooky as fuck shit.
Yeah.
I had, when I was getting it, I got out of the car, was gonna go step up onto the sidewalk that was gonna take me to his funeral, right down the sidewalk, right? I felt, in no uncertain terms, a hand grab my fucking foot and prevent me from getting it up there for a second. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything so weird as that before. The other thing that I experienced that was so weird like that was when that huge owl was sitting on the fucking wire of our house. I have never, in my entire life of living in Los Angeles, ever seen an owl. And this one was enormous.
There's no, even though it was dark, there was no doubt.
It wasn't dark, it was like this.
Right, it was like this, but it was more shadowed. But you could still kind of make
it was maybe a little bit more dark than this, but it wasn't all the way dark.
Okay.
But yeah, and it sat there for a long ass time. I was like, what? I finally kept walking close to it. I think I was filming it or taking pictures of it or whatever. And finally when I got like super close, only then did it fly away gracefully into the dimming last specks of daylight.
Wow.
And it was like spooky as fuck because Rachel and I had just been talking about whether or not my dad's watching over us in the car as we were driving home. That was just like, okay. And a massive owl in Arcadia? Like, I have never even heard of anybody seeing an owl in Los Angeles. I have never heard of it. Certainly, I've never seen one.
Yeah, that was so, like, magical.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, that's why I sort of believe in ghosts.
When you have experiences, it lends to believe.
And the thing is, I'm not one who tends towards magical explanations of things, right? Like, I recognize that you're going to make a lot of meaning out of some random thing that happens where you wouldn't make a lot of meaning before because you're in a highly meaning making charged environment of that time, right? I understand all those things. I still am not buying the owl. I'm sorry. That's just
And the
too
hand
ser.
crab, that's
Oh,
crazy.
that thing. There's nothing
You
else to
don't have
say about it,
experiences
right?
like that.
There's nothing to buy or not buy about that. And it's like, okay, I definitely had that experience.
That's so
I
crazy.
guess conceivably it could have linked to us doing a shit ton of whippets at the time, but I doubt it. Not what you know. It's like something like that is totally subjective experience. That's a different kind of thing to deal with, like intellectually, than the owl, right? Eh, With the subjective experience, I don't have any work to do intellectually. I just go, well, I had that subjective experience, and I obviously it occurred at a time when I'm going to make all this meaning about it that makes it seem like whatever, but it's one of those subjective experiences that I never have had before or since. So, I mean, I don't know what to make of it. But the owl thing, that's a much more complicated question intellectually because that is subject to the whole, like, well, you're in a charged meaning making time. You're gonna find you're gonna find connections very strongly in ways that you wouldn't normally attribute much meaning to. If that owl had been there prior to my dad dying, I would have been like, oh, cool, an owl. So, in that ground, that's a much more thorny thing to deal with intellectually, epistemically, or whatever you want to call it, right? See you later, race lever. I just saw the Ariana Grande question. I just watched the People's Media or something like that claim that Ariana Grande stated that the real reason she looks thin is that Leonardo DiCaprio tricked her into eating human flesh and she got kuru. Really? I would absolutely not. That does not strain credibility to me at all. Leonardo DiCaprio is a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I heard about Paris Hilton's terrible. Really feel for him as someone who has mental illness issues.
I've only heard about it via Rachel.
I
Go
didn't
for.
tell him the whole details.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. It sounds like it would be depressing.
Hmm.
Um,
That's why I'm telling them so that they don't tell you.
yeah, I don't want to know all the deets.
Hey, Sam Gloves.
Who's current to Ariana Grande?
Oh, Ariana Grande. What about she?
Well, apparently the reason she's so skinny is because Leonardo DiCaprio tricked her into eating human flesh, and this current tour is her farewell tour because she's dying. Because she got some disease you can get from eating human flesh.
Is that something to believe?
Well, it is believable you could get diseases from eating human flesh because there's, but it's unlikely, right? Like most of the time, if somebody eats human flesh, if it's cooked fine, then you're not going to get whatever this disease is. But but with Leonardo DiCaprio, I absolutely would not put it past him to
Yeah, I
fucking put
know.
some spoiled human flesh into somebody's food because he
Ew.
thought it was funny or something.
I didn't know that.
We're not wearing gloves tonight, Tim, but I appreciate your relentless passion for the subject. Maybe appreciate is a little strong, but we'll go with that. So, that's possible in my book. These fucking scumbag, super powerful celebrity types, it's like they're bricks and minifigs guy, but it's all super empowered and unhold accountable. Hi, Wrath Singh. I'm glad you're back. Didn't know you were gone. Not sure I even knew you were even ever here before. There's a disease you can get
Hollywood scares
only
the shit
get
out
from
of me.
eating a human brain. Right. I knew that there are some diseases you can only get from eating humans.
I don't like Leonardo DiCaprio. Someone was surprised that I said that, and I was like, no. Not a fan.
I'm not a fan either. Good to be back. Let loose on the noose. That's got me hanging around again. Nine lives. Cat's eyes. Nobody's jealous of Leo DiCaprio. He's a fucking horrible guy. If you're talking about something depressing that Rachel was trying to spare me, I don't want to know.
How is Rachel? I'm good. I'm good. I have in me.
Yeah, she's pretty high right now. You can tell when Rachel is intoxicated because you have to explain things to her multiple times.
Sorry.
You do not need to apologize for that, my dear. I'm just saying that it's one of your adorable effects of you being loaded.
Oh, thanks.
Leonardo DiCaprio may be a great actor. I don't think there's any disputing that, really. I think he's a great actor, but I still, it doesn't matter how great of an actor he is, I just cannot watch anything he's in. I was always historically one of those people like, you separate the art from the artist, but I don't know. I found that when I actually learned the horrible truths about a person, I can no longer watch them at all without thinking about what a scumbag they are.
Part of it. I don't know. I'm celebrity vegan.
James Cagney is cool.
I don't know about anything about James Cagney. I shaved my head. I'm not bald. I took a note from Fezco from Euphoria. Felt like being a drug dealer who dropped out of high school.
Fair enough. Like, you know what? Today I feel like being a drug dealer who dropped out of high school.
Yeah!
But wait a second, Eric. You don't deal drugs and you completed high school. Don't matter. Don't matter, because today I'm living the other life.
Exactly! Thank you!
They're not getting your money. Right.
No,
Well,
I don't want them to get my money.
the thing is, when I'm saying cautious means, and that's a fine enough thing, I'm not, my concern is not whether or not they get my money.
Yeah,
My concern is that I literally can't watch and enjoy the thing because I can't stop thinking about what a fucking scumbag they are.
I know, it takes you out of the movie. I can't support Kevin Hart. I was excited to see Jumanji.
Nobody could watch a second of Kevin Hart even before we found out what a scumbag is.
That's true. That's so true.
You
could watch before.
He has a bigger crime at hand. He has no talent.
Yeah.
Now I can write words in Morse code. Dot dot dash dash dot 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 dash. Now I can write.
Who is Kevin Hart? What?
LOL's not Morse code, my darling.
No, I was reading the screen.
Oh.
LOL, who is Kevin Hart? LOL.
I see. Well, LOL could be conveyed in Morse code.
Oh, look at that.
Is that how you say LOL in Morse code? Is it dot dot dash 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 dot 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 dash dash dot dot dash?
I wonder what that actually means.
It means lol. That's how you say lol in Morse code. I speak Morse code fluently.
Oh, it is SOS.
Oh, that's SOS, huh?
That was gonna be my guess.
What I'm asking, Wrath, is what is what I was saying say. Okay? Dot dot dash 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 dot 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 dash dash dot dot dash. What does that say? That's what we really need to understand.
You were a theater kid?
What does that say in Morse code? If you're on a high seas and you get that on your Morse code receiver,
Yes.
dot dot dash dot dash dot. Oh my God, the island's on fire. That's not gibberish. What are you talking about? That's Morse code at its absolute finest. You can get it. Hello, AW one time. You can want it, that's for sure. Dot dot dash dot dash dot 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 dash dash dot dot dash.
I got it wrong, sorry.
Or the other way is fine. We can do it the other way
dot,
too.
dot, dash.
You're just saying DFGG. I'm not just saying DFGG. I'm saying something important. I'm telling you. It's probably something like Christ is Lord.
Wow. It just chilled through you, huh?
Yeah. Now that would be so shocking if my little song had been translated and said Christ is Lord. I'd be like, wow, if that doesn't make you a believer, I don't know what will, because I had no idea that was Morse code for Christ is Lord.
I don't know, like, this, cause like, dash, dot, 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 dash, or is it 3 dashes and 3 dots and then 3 dashes is SOS?
Listen, Morse code works the same way as speaking Italian on Family Guy works.
Okay.
Okay? It doesn't really matter what the dots and dashes are. You just gotta give it the right accent. And that accent, the correct accent is, of course, this one. Dot dot dash dot dash dot 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 dash dash dot.
You gotta touch us, dash, dot.
Goodbye for now. This is blasphemy. What's blasphemy? Me saying that wouldn't it be hilarious if my dot dot dash song actually meant Christ is Lord?
It's funny. Come on.
Oh my God! Really? That's what it means in Morse code? I had no idea.
Jesus Christ.
How could that be? Christ is Lord. Christ is Lord.
That's what I mean. Like it channeled through you. Dude, boo.
I want you to know that the absolute only reason I said Christ is Lord is because you were staring me right in the face. Okay? So if you don't like this, note that this is the consequence of your version of fucking Christianity, quote unquote. Boo! How could anybody boo this wonderful song?
I know. This wonderful stream.
Dot dot dash 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 dot 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 dash dash.
Dash dot.
Oh, that's a good song.
It is a good song.
Well, this is why drugs are bad. Is high. Oh, thank you, JW one time. This is why drugs are bad. Okay. I'm not.
No, I'm high.
She's a little intoxicated, but I'm not intoxicated at all, really. Yeah, I did eat an 8.5 mushrooms.
Yeah,
but it didn't really seem to do anything to me. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, I
Oh
was
my
definitely tripping pretty good for a stretch, but
Oh, what's
even
that?
then, in a lot of ways, I wasn't tripping too. Uh, Winston's mom wrote her verse of the song, which goes dash dot dot dash 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 dash. That's a slash. That's not part of Morse code, Winston's mom. You can't have slashes in Morse code.
I think she's like that's like the slash for the song. You know how like when you put in
Oh,
like
I see. So
lyrics? I think
she's
it's dash dash dash.
dash dash dash.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe she was
Yeah, because she knows a Morse code.
yeah, and I think Show Me the AW one time story is I used to do drugs too, but I found Christ and now
Oh my gosh!
and
Wow,
now
that is such a
you didn't find Christ, you found your own stupid fucking self-obsessed weirdness.
congratulations.
Christ does absolutely not approve of you and your ways. I typed into a Morse code generator the words of your song. Oh, thank you. That was great. Rachel was right. She interpreted it correctly. I misinterpreted it as where are these flashes coming from? I have vaped before. Good for you. That's a wonderful thing you did. You have vaped before. Okay. I have vaped before too, but not today. I haven't. I haven't vaped at all today. I think you guys have earned it. It's fair. It's fair that you're complaining that you haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, that's fair. Okay? Because you have earned it, you deserve it. And I'm sorry to have denied it to you for so long. What is it that I'm talking about, you might say? Well, obviously, I'm talking about denying you the question. The hugely important question that you and everybody are entitled to. WHOMOPSPABY. A super long time ago, before the world was made, in the ancient land of Greece, Telly one day woke up and said, "Who loves you, baby?" Who loves you, baby? I'll tell you who. I'll tell you who won. It's that's right, Telly Savalas is the one. He's the one who asked you the question, my son. He said one day, listen here, Mr. or Miss, I got a question, and that question is this: who loves you, baby? I'll tell you who. Telly Savalas. Who loves you, baby? I'll tell you who. It's Telly Savalas. And me, of course. Are you ready for this one last time, this question? I'll tell it to you. Who loves you, baby? Thank you.
I was
Thank
really
you.
hoping that was what we were going to play.
Yeah, well, you had good reason to hope that. The whole world has good reason to expect and demand that question. That's right, shit just got real around here. Now we're asking the question that matters. Let's see. saying, what a great bass tone. You're right to say that. I'm surprised you could recognize that through the phone speakers and in your speakers, but you're absolutely right. This is a fantastic bass sound.
It is.
Can't delete the meows. Can't delete the You can't meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I don't know what else is gonna go in this, but the bass and the drums are sick as shit. Let's go. Absolutely fantastic. There's absolutely no other way to say that. You can't delete the meows. You can't meow meow meow. I won't remember meow meows. Remember meow 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 meow. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's absolutely fantastic the way it is. I guess other parts I'm not so thrilled with. It goes like this. I don't really like it, I don't think. But maybe with something else in a certain section, you know? Because I don't want it to sound all menacing like that guy. Right? I don't think it really goes totally in that sense with the other thing. Right? Like, this doesn't have that kind of like dark mood to it at all. So I don't think the other thing really does. But, you know, I can't delete the meow meows. I can't do meow meow meow. I won't meow 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 meows. Meow 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 meow. So you get the gist of it. Pretty good song, but not with that part. Right? See, it's not really better with that part, right? There's a certain clear, like, we're getting shit done, right? The other thing is like, oh, I'm not sure if we're getting things done. Not sure this thing goes yet. Alright, let me stop this now. You can't meow meow meow. You can't meow 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 meow. So I don't know what's gonna go there as far as the words. Obviously, the words are not, you can't delete the meow meows. But that's the syllables, right? Those are the syllables that go there. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Oh, how did that
How did
happen?
this happen?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no. Things are happening here.
I don't know how
Things are
that happened.
happening.
I do not know how this happened. But I've got this tape that's just determined to stay onto this now for some reason. Okay, well, I need to get what I like to call a knife. Then I'll be able to cut that off. Until then, I guess I'm just dragging this tape along with me. I'm just coming along for the ride, Mr. Eric. Well, that's fine tape, I guess. Well, he's just showing his affection. Oh, oh, of course I did. Of course I left my mouse far away from me. Like, the number one thing I need in life is my mouse, and I'm always leaving it places. There it is.
He found it, folks. He found it.
Smartly hidden behind a box under a bunch of junk on the table. where one would normally not want to put a mouse. I like your PFP our cautiousness. Oh, you mean his profile picture?
It's funny to me.
I can't see it really. That's just life
It's just
as
a
a
stick
blind
figure.
man. Life as a blind man. The thing is, when I look up on the screen, I can read the text just fine. But I can see that, like, who is that person? Lily X9X, Z9X. I see that they have an L in their orange. Rachel, I don't know what her picture is at all. I can't. It just looks like some beige plus some white and some dark. I'm not sure what that is.
It's a Dumbo rat.
Oh. From show media, as far as I can tell, it's just a yellow circle. Is there anything else in the middle of it?
I think there is a light bulb that has like rays coming out of it.
Okay. Winston's mom's profile picture, to my eyes, is just brownish bits and whitish bits, and it's kind of like makes
It's
an
hard
X.
to tell. It's hard.
It kind of
to
makes
see
an
it.
X though.
It's a ferret.
Oh, it's a ferret.
Mhm.
And then AW one time, just some greenish, different kinds of green with some little spots on there.
You need food, I saw. Meow meow meow.
So I can't really see what people's profile pictures look like. I've been meaning to stream with channel, but I'm too lazy to set everything up. It doesn't require any setting up at all. You just put your phone and go live stream, put the title, good to go. You don't even have to put a thumbnail. You have to put some kind of a title. And if you don't put a thumbnail, I guess maybe you do have to put some kind of a thumbnail, but I have a default thumbnail, so I don't. If I don't put a thumbnail, it'll just automatically use that. If I forget to put a thumbnail.
Do you want your Chinese food?
No. Do you want it?
I'm eating mine.
You can eat mine too if you want.
No, it's okay.
You know what I do want though is a drink of some kind, like a water would be great.
You need a water?
Yeah, a bottle of water would be great.
Okay.
Thank you. You can right click the image? Really? Oh yeah, open image in new tab. It still says small though. That doesn't help at all.
It's just a stick figure.
But I was thinking right clicking the image would make it
Bigger,
be able
yeah.
to see it more, but
Yeah.
it's just the same size. It's so tiny. Well, you know, obviously with digital real estate, things are at a premium. We should be thankful that YouTube gives us that little tiny circle at all, because we don't deserve it. We should just be happy with whatever YouTube gives us.
Is that the Jesus way?
No. Jesus is not slavish towards some false god like YouTube.
No fly.
Oh, I know. I don't know.
It's on my blush.
Oh, where is it?
On my blush.
What's your blush? Oh, right there. Okay. Like, how can you tell, like, which of those
He's
things?
licking his lips.
I'm trying to get it. Here we go. This is going to be perfect. We'll burn his ass. We'll burn his ass to kingdom come.
Oh my gosh, just be careful.
Die, motherfucker! I missed him. This is not the good torch. I can't That's not the proper torch to use.
Oh.
I need to get the other one, which I. Here's a good place to leave your torch, Eric. You might wonder, how in the world did you end up doing this? I left my torch in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
What was I doing with the blowtorch in the bathroom? I have no fucking idea. There's no conceivable thing I could have been doing in the bathroom with the blowtorch. Why did I take it in there? Well, the one thing I know, actually, there is one thing I could have been doing. I must have been killing flies in there.
Oh, maybe.
That is why the blowtorch is in the bathroom. And that's why that same blowtorch is going to come out of the bathroom right now for the same purpose it went into the bathroom in the first place. To
Good
kill
job.
flies.
Killing flies all over town. Oh my gosh.
I-
You got it off.
I got it
No.
off. I got it off with this knife here.
Oh my
That-
gosh.
That was quite the tangled mess. in there.
Really?
I just like briefly touched the edge of the tripod to the side of the tape there, and it's like, grabbed all of, just like wrapped itself all around the whole thing. Okay, so what was I supposed to do? Oh yes, go get the torch so I can kill the flies that are in here with the proper fly to killing torch rather than the broken, non-good fly killing torch. I'm not sure what's up with this torch. Why is it's like that? Hi, Capio. You correctly determined that I do not want you up here. You can just stay down there, go over there, or whatever. You're not climbing up here. With your endless infinity pets you require. I don't have time for infinity pets right now. To be honest, I never have time for your infinity pets, but I indulge you as much as I can.
Don't, please don't let, sexy New York lady.
Oh, God, Rachel.
There's so many of them now. I mean,
Oh, my God, Rachel. There is women everywhere in the world, and whether or not they're
right.
there has nothing to do with anything.
I'm sorry. Forget it.
You don't have to be sorry. I'm just telling you, obviously, it's not a real concern. It's just whatever it is that you're doing. There's not any real. If you were actually really concerned, then I wouldn't be a person worth being with, right? If you had actual cause for concern.
Not real concern. No.
So, in some sense, if I wanted to be a dick about it, I could say, when you're asking for that kind of reassurance, you're telling me you don't really think much of my character.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I don't actually interpret it that way because it's not how. That's not the actual correct way to interpret it. But what I'm saying is, I could frame it that way, and then you have a better sense of like, well, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not an actual concern about actual me in the actual world in any sense. So I don't know what you're doing with that.
Sorry, I just got jealous.
That's fine. Jealous is different than worrying I'm going to cheat on you.
Not cheating, but just I'd like to walk around in New York City and not
When do I ever look at chicks, dude?
You're right. This is why I'm sorry. I just was expressing that I was jealous. That's all. I really didn't mean it to be a thing, and I'm sorry.
That's fine. You have your feelings. You don't have to justify your feelings. It's also the case that feeling jealous is not the same thing as worrying about whether or not whatever's going to happen. Like, feeling jealous would be like, oh, you're spending a lot of time with your new friend, even if it's a guy, like Bob. I'm feeling jealous because you're giving him more of your attention.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
That's jealousy. What you're doing is something different. I'm not sure what it is.
It's being worried of ESFPs.
Okay, well, the thing is, so what you're saying is ESFPs can fool me. Is that what you're saying? I mean,
I have a general feeling that they can fool everyone.
Okay, well, it's one of the other things, Rachel, where it is not looking to the outside world is not informative about us.
Okay.
Right? Like, you're never going to understand anything about us by looking to how things are out there in the world. And I'm not some. In theory, let's say I were in a marriage and I had a husband who had this kind of who was presented with this kind of experience. How would that husband react to it? That is not in any way, shape, or form. Oh, what?
That's a Black Widow, maybe?
Where?
Underneath?
It's just, oh my God, that's fucking enormous, too.
Uh-huh.
Wow,
yeah.
What a beast.
Yeah.
So, the funny thing is, I just saw your face and it made me go, oh, without even seeing anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just your face said everything I needed to know. There was something horrible over there. Oh my God, that's a monster.
Is that a Black Widow?
Yeah, it is, for sure. It's a monster Black Widow, or it's some kind of a widow. There are variations of Black Widows, but they're all terrible. Look at this fucking thing. It is huge. It's like, it's hard to get a understanding of how big an insect is when you're zoomed in on a camera. But it's a big one. Let me go get the torch to kill it.
Oh my God! I like that you're using my burn the snake thing. Although it's different with the spider.
No, I'm trying to kill the spider because it's bad, not because it's so.
Oh. And thanks, Ike.
Okay. Now it's time for this spider to meet its doom. Oh my God! It's so aware that it's letting head. I wasn't even anywhere close to it.
Oh my God, that's insane. Where did it go? That bug cannot be here. It's not even a bug, it's a spider.
Yeah, it's a massive, horrible Black Widow.
Oh my God.
I'll get it, don't worry, I'll get it. I'm not gonna get away. They didn't have that big of a
I
thing.
scared it and it went away.
I see it right here. It's right here. It just went on the other side. I will show the people so they can see it too. They can see it meet its demise because we're like out and about in the world or something just because I saw a Black Widow. But this is too close to the house. It's too massive and disgusting, and even though
it's so big.
I'm not in general inclined to kill things, I am absolutely inclined to kill this thing. So I'm gonna put. Oh, I can't put on flash because I'm live streaming. All right, here we go. Time for you to meet your maker, motherfucker. Where'd you go?
I'm in the corner.
Where?
She's mostly burnt.
Where?
Oh no. Yeah, you got her.
Did I?
I think so. Do you have a flashlight?
Yeah, I'll go get a flashlight. We'll find this thing.
There's two places where she's either burnt to a crisp or hiding in the corner.
Well, either way, I don't want to suffer.
I know.
But I do definitely want it to die. Because that fucking monster
I think you got it.
just, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Charred corpse. I believe that's it right there. I don't have my glasses.
I don't believe it.
Can you look at it? I don't have my glasses.
I don't believe it. It's not charred. It's not charred.
No, I mean, this thing right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that is it. So I was wondering if it was it, not whether it was
Oh. It's it. It's not charred. Sorry.
Now it's dead as it can be.
They got a shield against it.
Hmm?
It's like got a shield against the fire. Crazy resilient.
Yeah, it's pretty robust, but it's not going to survive that. Oh, what a monster. What a hideous monster that
Jeez.
You know, it's like, I get it, monsters are people too, or whatever you want to say, but not today, Satan. Not today. It's like, it won't even come off my... The fucking thing is robust as fuck. You could burn the shit out of it. Its carcass is not, like, turning to ash or anything. Wow. What a monster.
How long was it there for?
I mean, a long time to get that big. But there are a lot of bugs around here.
Yeah.
It's unusual for a widow to be actually even... Well, you know, it comes onto this side during... Or it goes to wherever is in the shadow, I guess.
Yeah.
But...
Wow. Good job.
Thank you. Makes me feel like I'm looking forward to the step of the work where I pressure wash this whole thing in place.
Yeah.
Wow. That's enough to give anybody nightmares, that fucking thing. Even a spider lover would have been like, kill that!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was enough to distract me from ESFP.
The crazy thing is, I had the exact physical reaction I would have had if I had seen it.
Yeah.
Just by looking at your face.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's how much your story your face told.
Wow.
I was like, oh, what is it? You didn't say a single word. Oh God, why don't I have my glasses? God.
I'm so sorry.
Do I have any beverage? No. Did I get a water beverage?
I gave you one.
Yes, you gave me the water. The funny thing is, no matter how intoxicated you might ever get, I can't imagine a world where you're in the kitchen, I said, can you bring me a water, and you forgot to do that. It's like, you may have bad SI, but your FE is stronger than your SI, you know? Mm-hmm. Your FE is stronger than your SI is weak.
What does that mean? How does that present?
Well, it presents as you keep in mind throughout the whole process as a top priority, don't forget to get Erica water.
Yeah.
Whereas
She
like
asked me to.
if it was the other way around, I'd be like, okay, Rachel wants a meow. Now I'm doing whatever. Hopefully, I'll remember that Rachel wants a meow, right? It's not expressly said like that, but that's how the uh, the difference between FE2 and FE3. Anyway, I'm glad I have a water. I'm glad I have my glasses.
Thanks for looking up.
We've killed that horrible spider, and at long last, it is time for this
I
cigarette.
can't believe that there's still tape on the.
Oh yeah, well that table really wanted to be on this. I don't know why. Cindy Prim, hello. I'm sorry I didn't greet you before. Now I have my glasses so I can see things that previously were just mysterious blurs. Good evening. Don't worry, Rachel. Eric will get him. I'm not a spider fan, but don't burn the house down trying to kill it. I think it was huge.
No, it was really like. I wasn't convinced it was dead at first.
Right. Rachel wanted me to keep burning it because she thought it wasn't charred enough. It didn't look very charred because it did in fact have a super robust body.
Yeah.
But I can assure you that it
now
is well dead.
It's shriveled now.
It is fully dead. And I smushed its body around.
Oh yeah.
So there's no possible like, oh, I got a dead horrible black widow on me. You know, no.
Is that trouble?
I'm not sure what you're hearing.
Let's see.
Wow. Wow. You were right. What sound did you hear?
Meow.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Meow. Meow.
Maybe because it blends in with the sound of the bugs.
Well, yeah, and I'm closer to the door.
You're a little closer, but I got both ears facing it.
True.
So I should have been able to hear it. But
it's okay.
I didn't. No, I that's fine. I'm not feeling sad that I didn't hear it. I'm just saying I think that you're like probably an FE tool has to do with that as well. You're just more alert and receptive for indications from others.
So maybe that's what made Brennan feel like this place suits me or I suit it.
What made him say that?
Yeah, like maybe my FE tool. The fact that I was like.
Well, I think it's more like he's seeing you having what he perceives as positive experiences in this place and not making not making very much distinction there, right? Like he's not trying to determine to what extent that pleasant experience that you might be genuinely having at that time, to what extent does that represent Mariposa, or does it represent this house, or does it represent that particular occasion? And in what way could he determine whether you're suited for Mariposa? Because he has nothing to compare against. And he's not evaluating, when he's saying that, he's not evaluating like, well, let me think about how Rachel is and whether or not this is a good place for her. He's just saying, you seem to be having pleasant experiences here. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
right?
He doesn't realize that I'm mostly in the house all the time.
If he wanted to actually determine your suitedness to the place, he would have engaged the topic with things like, what do you love about here? Well, what do you also not like about here? Mm-hmm. And what are you looking forward to when you move? And what are you look,
Sure.
like feeling like you're gonna miss. He wasn't engaged with the topic at all. He was just saying, I know you here. I like you. You're one of the few people I know around here. And so, from my experience, you're everything good about Mariposa for me.
Interesting.
Right? Like, you're part of everything that's good about Mariposa for me. Even though I don't like being in Mariposa myself,
Yeah.
well, he's trying to make the best of it, right? He, if he's going to stay here, then the story has to be how things are good here and how it's a good place to be, and how, since you're a good person, you should be suited to here as well because it's a good place to be.
But I've only had good experiences because I hide myself away.
Well, the thing I'm pointing out here, Rachel, is when he's saying that, it's not about you, it's about him.
Ah, I see. Um, I said I was like, you can visit, like, in New York if you want.
Yeah, well, it's understandable for people to feel sad when we go away. And it's something that we don't think about a lot when we go away. When we left LA, I was aware that like Cameron was gonna be sad and stuff, and that made me sad to the extent that I thought about it. But I became more aware of it after we left. Like it, it took a while for me to process those kinds of things. Like, well, what about people who care about you in the area? Aren't they going to be sad when you leave? It's not a question that crossed my mind, really. Certainly not something I considered as significant at all. Which shows you how bipolar I am. Like, those relationships were also important to me, but I didn't consider how it would impact me to suddenly sever all those relationships. Bipolar at its finest, right? Um, it's also the case that I've gotten very accustomed to not having regular engagement with those relationships, and that it's also the case that this relationship is not always about Eric, right? So it's important, and I'm greatly looking forward to going and engaging with Rachel's people on Rachel's turf, and having a chance to redeem myself for my failures with my own parents and stuff. So I don't know where I was going with this whole story.
I think it sounds lovely, and my dad really is looking forward to getting to know you better.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. When it's funny how when you and I project forward, we might think about like, oh, well, one of the good things is we'll get to be engaging with your family more. But I think we underestimate the significance of the impact on us because we're currently in a place where we engage with family almost not at all ever, and and that's pretty sad. It's very sad.
I mean, I hate to like project into the future and have like
And the thing is, it's not because the craziest thing of all is we're doing this voluntarily and not because we're on bad terms with any of
no,
them, your family or mine.
no.
That's how FI 6 and 7 can find themselves like in the perfect home, having ignored everything that matters.
My aunt was surprised. My aunt Leslie was surprised. I think she just thinks it's beautiful here, and like, but she's also the active kind. She went to Yosemite.
All right, everybody. I mean, not everybody, but there's a ton of people who think, man, you guys have arrived.
Yeah.
You have it absolutely perfect. How could you want anything different? This is the final destination we all dream of. It's just not the final destination that we dream of. because ultimately, all the wonderful things about this area, not the house specifically, but the area and stuff, are things that we do not want to take advantage of. We're not interested in going hiking. I took the little car out one time for too long of a drive. I got feeling motion sick, even though it was a spectacular little car and it had really level you out kind of suspension, you know. I was like, oh, you know, every time I took it out anywhere, it was fun, but it was also really took a lot out of me because there's just going and driving little roads and stuff is taxing. It's a very SE thing, and it's SE taxing. And I do like to go out and have some experiences sometimes, but ultimately, I have to be careful about, judicious about how I direct those energies because, um, you know, SE takes it out of me.
It's like SI takes it out of me.
Well, that kind of SE, you know, it's like the SE and I'm doing
I
around
mean,
here.
SI takes
No,
it out of
I know. I was correcting about myself.
Oh,
SI takes it out of you. I I'm not sure how that works. What do you mean?
like packing up the house and stuff. I feel like there's like steps to it.
That's SE and TE.
It takes it out of me.
SE and TE take it out of you too.
Mm,
I think it's the TE that mostly takes it out of you there.
yeah.
SI, it's hard to understand how SI could take anything out of anybody because basically it would be like, oh, it really tires me out when I can't go to sleep and I feel like I have to take care of my SI. But it's kind of a contradiction to say that that kind of stuff tires you out because if you're tired, then you should sleep. I don't know. It's hard to imagine SI being taxing because it's. I mean, you might notice some SE being taxing on an SI level. That's what I'm talking about. SE being taxing, right? It's it takes it out of me so that I can't. My physical, my physicalities make it so I can no longer be normal Eric. I'm just it's taking too much out of me, you know. But I think what taxes you is TE and SE as well. SE is fourth slot for you, so I mean it's going to be not not your favorite thing to do.
You're so cute.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Well, I feel like this is the first time since we started streaming that I was thinking, okay, well, we can wind it down here pretty quick. I felt as though I had a wonderful ride of momentum on this stream. We had a great time, good conversation. And in retrospect, I guess I was tripping somewhat because I think I did pay less attention to the chat than I otherwise would have. It's just so weird to think of somebody tripping hard and being so regular, you know. But
How could that be?
I don't know. As we're coming to the end of the trip, this often happens. Like at the end of the trip, I go, actually, I was tripping kind of hard, even though I didn't think I typically, almost always, I'm going to during the trip underestimate how hard I'm tripping. It's rare that I will never overestimate it, but I'm like very likely to underestimate it. But then that's the weird thing about mushrooms, right? It's like sometimes a certain thing might be a good cue of how hard you're tripping. Other times it might not be a good cue, good metric. Mushrooms are a mysterious mystery of mysteriousness.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to figure them out, no matter how hard you try. And believe me, I've tried. I've taken mushrooms so many times, and probably every time I like, spend at least a little time trying to figure them out. They're like, they're like the Kembe Mutombo me after he blocks a shot.
Oh.
They're like, you do not get to understand us. SI is restorative. Well, if I have to talk about my SI, right? If you have to, maybe if you have to listen to somebody else tell you about their SI, that'll tire you out. That'll tire you out for sure. You know, if you have to listen to somebody else tell you about their SI at great length, you're gonna be like, oh, that was absolutely exhausting. I had to be nice through all of that boring stuff that I don't care about. They didn't have a single point that I could find anywhere. Oh my God. They are statistically more likely to stay single by choice. Who's they?
Yeah, who is they?